Hello, hi guys, welcome to day 201. Yes, another day of FUN-xercise. Now it's 7:01. Let's get going. So today is a pretty warm day. It's about 31 degrees, 32 degrees in Singapore. And so yeah, I'm kind of like a bit dehydrated, I think, because my urine is still very yellow and I'm having a slight stiffness or headache because whole afternoon I was editing the video that I was like creating for this FUN-xercise. I wanted to create like a documentary about my health journey, right? So the other day, I think the day before, yesterday, the day before, I did a whole morning of like recording about maybe 10 over clips, 10 to 50 over clips, and I was editing the video to make it more like a documentary kind of style, a bit of narrative and stuff like that. So yeah, so I was editing it on GarageBand, and GarageBand can actually import movies, and so you can actually do like a movie scoring. So for the first time I'm trying to do like a scoring to score my own soundtrack to this video that I'm making. So it's been interesting, but the downside is this: at the end of it, okay, I feel a bit headache because it's so dry today and so warm, and I think maybe I didn't drink enough water or something, so I feel a little bit of a headache and warm. But I hope the exercise would, I mean, I did hydrate myself before this, but like I hope the exercise will help me wake me up a bit, because I'm feeling so groggy this afternoon because of the editing and trying to score the music, and so I was a bit like getting tired. I literally slouching in my chair wanting to go to sleep. So because the weather is so hot as well, it's like it makes me really want to sleep actually. Yeah, two things can make me sleep: either it's so cozy, so cool, or it's so warm that you just don't want to work, you get what I mean? So yeah, now I turn on the aircon so cool things down a bit. Anyway, thank you so much guys for watching. Thanks for your support, the likes, love, comments, and hope I encourage you guys as well, just like others have encouraged me and inspired me to do the same on this journey. So hope I'm able to, you know, somehow inspire some of you to also take care of your health. I've seen friends online who are doing their own health journey as well. Losing weight is one thing, but eating healthier, hopefully they've been tracking with their health results and, you know, get better over time. That's most important. Like I said, mental health, internal health, that's number one. Okay, losing weight, fine, could be a consequence, but it shouldn't be the main reason, unless like me, it's due to my back problem. I have to lose the weight because it directly impacts the spine, unfortunately. So why is it unfortunately? Because like I said, it's not about body shaming. It doesn't matter you're tall, short, fat, thin. If you don't have good mental health or internal health, you're just going to suffer. You have poor quality of health. You know, that's not how we want to live life. Anyway, let's go. Gampate. So yeah, I'm still editing the video and trying to make the video into something. I mean, there's many things going in my mind. How should I make this into a documentary and kind of showcase, not say showcase, but to share. The point is to share my own life history, health history and journey, just like many other documentary on health that I've seen other people do, and them interviewing different people. So I don't know whether should I go the distance, go and interview friends of mine or people in the industry or medical professionals and talk about health, you know, and so there's more angle to it. Of course, I can make this into a more autobiographical kind of a journey, you know, video just about my own life history, and that's it. I mean, who better to tell your own history and your own journey than yourself, right? And since I have the tools, the skills, and the time, I guess, now I have a lot more time to actually work on my own video and create my own music, my own style that I want to go for, and stuff like that. So yeah, it has been quite an interesting journey. But like I said, today is so damn hot. I'm almost like slouching there, wanting to go to sleep, and it's getting me a little bit of a headache. Partly also because after finishing the first draft of my edit, scoring the music, so-called a basic music track to the video I've just edited this morning, the project kind of crashed. I thought I saved, but it just couldn't revive, so I lost that first draft. Doesn't matter, in life is about moving forward, right? It's about learning from mistakes, and like I said, moving forward. Because that first draft gave me an idea of what I want, what works, what doesn't work, and gives me a fresh eyes. Hopefully after this, I'm going to go bathe, relax, rest my mind, and come back to work on the video again. One thing about creating anything creative, creating video or music and stuff like that, it really needs the juice, the creative juice flowing. If you're in a condition, environment, or mental space that is not creative, the product would just be like a mental block, and it will turn out bad. The whole product will be like half-baked kind of feeling. So I was like feeling that this afternoon, man, really, really very warm and like dying, melting. So today is about 31, 32 degrees Celsius. So hopefully you guys rest well and please keep cool, okay? Like literally keep cool. Because these few days are like, oh my god, the warm. It's not just the heat from the celebration, woo, NDP, National Day, 54th year, Singapore anniversary, but fireworks. Yeah, I saw the fireworks yesterday at the neighborhood. So it's been 9 years since that Singapore is doing like a neighborhood fireworks celebration. So yesterday night, after my talk that I attended, and today at Apple, we're going to listen to Darren So talk about his experience in taking architecture photography in Singapore, and I learned so much from him really, so I'm very grateful about that. Although too bad, when they asked for the participant to submit photos, so on the spot he can review, he chose not to review anything to do with jewel, maybe because it's too modern, so he only chose those that's from HDB flats and stuff. I mean, if I had known that, I would have submitted the HDB flat photos that I've taken and let him critique on the spot. So anyway, not holding any grudges against him, but it's just that, okay, it's his choice. But just too bad, didn't get my photos reviewed on the spot by Darren So, who's a professional photographer. Anyway, so after I came back, after the talk, I rushed to Don Donki to buy some more meat and Japanese products, which is relatively cheap. Okay, sometimes when they have sales and promotions, it's relatively cheap, which now there is. So I was like shopping at Donki in Somerset for about half an hour, 45 minutes, rushed back home, and only have half an hour left before 8, supposedly where the fireworks in Woodlands going to shoot. So I quickly pack up my gear, which I had used the day before for the actual NDP fireworks. I didn't unpack them because I know what I wanted. I need to use again for the Woodlands fireworks. So I took an MRT train to one stop to Woodlands, parked myself there, and then a bus came. Oh my god! And the bus was blocking everyone who was like about to take photo. And so the police came, asked the bus to back up. As the bus backed up, the fireworks started firing, so everyone was like, oh great, thank you so much, Mr. Bus Driver. I mean, you can't say it's his fault, maybe he really doesn't know that spot is like, people are standing there to look at the fireworks. He really blocked at the wrong inopportune time. Anyway, the fireworks last about, I think 4 or 5 minutes, so there's still ample time to take pictures of it. Although, looking back, I think I could have gone to a more scenic spot so that the background is against the mall or the HDB, because where we are shooting, the background is an industry, literally is, oh my god, what was it? Some other industry, so it's like, and flanked by trees on the side. So, good and bad, I guess. So I've yet to process the photos I've taken yesterday, and also on the day of NDP, because it's so large, the files, and my computers are just not cutting it seriously. My computer now is not for editing purpose actually, it's usually for consuming content. I'm still waiting, of course, for the job that I went interview for, waiting for my finances to get better so that I can upgrade my computer and then start working creatively even more. Maybe that's why it's been crashing every now and then, because I am really literally pushing it to the maximum. It's like burning out, heating out, spinning, the fan spinning real high. Just like me, my fan in my mind, or just say the fan in my house is spinning high because it's so warm. So likewise, I'm like really pushing the boundary of my computer, so it's heating up so much as well. I guess the temperature, daytime temperature is not helping with the computer as well, just heating up real high. Anyway, thank you so much guys. Hi, konbawa, annyeonghaseyo, 饭好大家。こんにちは，こんにちは，こんばんは，萨瓦迪卡。谢谢你们的收看，谢谢你们的点赞和支持。Thanks for the like, the love, and the comments. hope I encourage you guys to also start getting fit. So I started around 7 o'clock. So I should end this 30 minutes of cardio around 7:30, and then the remaining half an hour. Today is abs, yes, abdominal exercise. Okay, so today is focusing on the abs to condition the muscles. I ate, okay, my lunch is not bad, you know, like yesterday I made the coffee, chocolate coffee cheesecake. I gave it to my housemate. It's very rare that he likes to eat anything that I cook. So he tried it, he said sour. I think I can see why, because firstly, cream cheese is sour by nature, it's a tanginess. I did put cream of tartar to make the meringue, which is sour in nature. And on top of that, even worse, I add yogurt as well. So instead of heavy cream, usually cheesecake, they put heavy cream or milk. So I didn't put any milk or heavy cream because I didn't get heavy cream. I got yogurt, and yogurt, of course, is sour. So I'd rather have a sour dessert because it gives a lot of appetite. I don't know, I just love sourness. As I go on this health journey, cooking and baking for my own, I realize a lot of my food has sour notes, and I'm used to it. I kind of like the sour taste, and sour does have good health benefits. Seriously, it does have. So because sour tends to mean the food has acid, and certain ingredients are fermented food, which is sour as well. Recently, yeah, like I went Don Donki, I bought natto. I've been eating natto almost for the past 1 week or two already. I really love natto. You know, I know there is a strange zingy taste afterwards, but the sliminess, I got used to it, and I like the taste of it. And knowing that slimy stuff, especially like natto or lady's finger, is actually good for health. Okay, so that's why the Japanese love eating them as well. Not all Japanese, of course, but they do eat their natto and lady's fingers and stuff like that because, like I said, apparently the sliminess in such vegetables has health benefits. Something to do with like probably helping to keep your body in certain condition and help to prevent some kind of cancer cells and stuff like that. So anyway, whether it's true or not, I mean, I've read some online medical journals saying that such things can happen, but hey, I mean, if it doesn't kill and it has health benefits, why not? And so my palate kind of reset nowadays. I tend to like eat more sour, not so salty, not so sweet, definitely. So I was telling my housemate that my cheesecake is not so sweet. I only put like not as much as if you would eat outside. You will put 2-3 times the amount of sugar, and therefore, you know, it makes it very sweet dessert and less tasty. But I really can't take that anymore. Like my taste buds just got too sensitive to very sweet stuff. Anyway, hi guys, thanks so much again for your support. Domo arigatou gozaimasu. Kamsahamnida. 谢谢多谢感谢 Selamat 感恩 Kopungkap Istuti Nandri Tayabad Terima kasih. Oh yeah, terima kasih Malay. Today is Hari Raya. So sorry, I forgot to greet to all my Muslim friends. Selamat Hari Raya. Haji. It's Haji, yeah. It's not Puasa. Puasa is in July, was it? Was it in July? Puasa was 3 months ago. So today is Selamat, it's a Hari Raya Haji. So Selamat Hari Raya Haji to all my Muslim friends. Okay, so again, thank you so much for watching and support. Dankeschön, obrigado, gracias, muchas gracias, spacebo, and thank you. Okay, so thank you so much, guys. Alright, let's go. I think I'm starting to perspire a little bit. Yes, I can feel my hair. Because my hair being long, right? Usually, I start perspiring on my scalp first. Like, literally wet, really wet. Let's go, let's go. Let's see my heart rate. I think I forgot turning it on as usual. Let's go on my heart rate monitor. So partly I'm still thinking of a lot of things that I can do while I have the time now, so to speak. So creatively, I'm still working on this 30 minutes long album. I could have released it as is now, but there's just something nudging behind me, like I just want to make it even better. Like musically, it's okay, but it's not great. Like it has to, I don't know, I'm trying to weave it into a different place of creativity, you know. I mean, if I listen to it now, it's meant to be lo-fi. It's meant to be a bit of like lounge-like, yeah. But I don't know, it's just not very stellar at the moment. So it's a 30-minute non-stop music, literally that long. I wanted it that long because it's like, it's a journey. It's a journey, like a soundtrack to my life, and different parts of the tracks actually kind of reflect certain things I went through in life as well. There's certain meaning, like symbolism, I would say. And even some vocals that I have recorded, and yeah, literally I recorded some of my sound bites, and I can't tweak it, of course, because I'm not a vocalist. So the vocals, I'm using it like a sound effect. Seriously, I'm using my vocals more like a sound effect. But who knows, maybe down the line I might sing some English song. That brings me to the next thing as well. I was thinking, if I could make this documentary, and in all typical documentary style, there's always a soundtrack, always a certain music that goes with it very well. You get me? Like at the end, there's some ending song, you know, like the album music, the OST, like original soundtrack kind of thing. So there's always a title track. So I'm just thinking, since this title of this documentary I'm going to do is called FUN-xercise, because it's about this, FUN-xercise, how I started and make things fun, and how I changed, and the diet, and what I cook. So I'm going to talk about all these things, and of course how, since young, what happened to me, my thinking, what influenced me in my life, that caused me to be, you know, big in size, and keep growing heavier and heavier, and despite all the ailments and spine problems that I faced, I didn't listen to myself for the past easily 10-15 years, and until it get worse and worse. And so, and like I said, this trigger of my friend passing away and stuff, and woke me up to the realities of life and health and fitness. So yeah, so I'm going to talk about all these things inside this mini documentary. I'm still pondering how long should I make this documentary, because I've seen many short form video online, be it documentaries or film or stuff like that, you know. It's always, there's a balance between how long a video is. You know, sometimes 10 minutes, 15 minutes is just nice. But sometimes like 30 minutes it needs to qualify for a documentary. And sometimes to be like a proper film you need at least 1 hour. So it's like, do I have enough material, interesting material, you know, for people to actually watch and learn something from it? So in a way, it's also a self-discovery video that I want to make, because I guess as you make and document my thinking, it becomes a form, a visual form. Again, I always learn visually. So by putting myself out there, I'm also learning about myself, seriously. I thought that's an interesting aspect of creating a film. Well, I won't say film, sorry. I'm not even using a film. I'm going to use my iPhone to record. So I'm going to try to push the boundary. Like I said, I've seen many other famous directors and filmmakers using just the iPhone or any mobile phone to record and make it to a film. It is possible. Yes, quality will suffer here and there, but I do want it as a video meant for the small screen, and so it's not going to be shown on a big screen. It's not meant to be that. So obviously, quality will suffer if you put it on a big screen. You can really see the grain, you can really see the gradation or the bending issue, coloration issue, resolution issue, obviously. Anyway, lots to think about and plan, and lots to plan. Like, do I want to go and interview people about this and understand their views? But then there'll be, of course, other things like having to make sure they sign legal release form and all these other things. I don't know. Still thinking out loud. Like, what should I do? Anyway, again, thanks guys for watching. Hope you guys had a great day. How's your meal? For me, I'm kind of like eating the part 2. Did I finish it? No, I didn't finish it. I ate part 2 or 3 parts of my bak kut teh. Basically, it's a herbal dish, Asian dish that I made. So I kind of put fish, chicken, tomatoes, broccoli, Chinese leeks, and some other herbs and spices into it. So I kind of cooked it into a soup the other day. Was it 2 days? Yesterday, 2 days ago. So I'll kind of use that as a base ingredient now, and I add fish stock, mirin, and basically, you know, kind of like elevate the soup a bit more and add more ingredients. So today I added kani. Basically, it's Japanese crab, so it's the actual crab, not the fake one. So I bought the actual crab legs from Donkey as well. It's about 4+. I think inside has like 10-12 pieces. So each piece, wow, probably 50 cents. No, not can't be 50 cents. Let me see. Each piece, okay, maybe 20 cents, 30 cents, somewhat. So small pieces of the crab leg. I should have bought more, but you know, you can't keep for long. So I ate about half of the portion today, so tomorrow I'm going to finish it up. So nice, actually, very tasty, naturally sweet. And I'm gonna, and what else? Oh, yes, I put basically the meatballs. So in Donkey, they also sell meatballs. I think it was pork, if I'm not wrong. It tastes like pork and beef inside. But anyway, really, really tasty, really juicy. I'm pretty sure they did flavor it already because there's some sweetness in it, probably sugar. But I just want to try seriously, so I put 2 meatballs in and the soup. So today, and today I kind of like the cut is actually the brown rice vermicelli. So I still have a little bit left. I guess tomorrow I'll finish it up and I'll see what direction. Maybe I'll make it spicy or what. These 2 days I didn't eat spicy food actually. So it's more like herbal. I really love herbal for some reason. Again, maybe it's getting old. Maybe it's this change in palate. I love herbal. I love sour. I love spicy. So eating healthier ingredients, you want to boost it up, you know. Usually a lot of unhealthy ingredients does naturally taste good because it's either high in salt content or sugar content. So now I reduce these two greatly. The only way to add flavor into it is like sourness, spiciness, and the herbal taste nature of certain ingredients. So yeah, that's my strategy. Oh yeah, actually I should put that also into the video that I'm going to make and talk about how I approach cooking and making things flavorful. And yeah, things are actually naturally tasty, but I think commercial food that I buy outside, they tend to, like I said, use cheaper ingredients, and therefore they heavily salt things, heavily make things sweet to make it tasty. But if you grow up since young eating such food, you may not understand how natural taste of food is, you know, how sweet or how already salted naturally certain food is. And so yeah, I mean, if you have kids or you have nephew or niece who are young, you know, do expose them to all this natural food rather than feed them junk food, processed food. Because like I said, they are not naturally tasting. They are heavily processed with a lot of ingredients, which is just, like I said, it will brainwash, or should I say taste bud wash your palate. And so you grow up thinking, oh, fish tastes like this. But when you actually catch fish, naturally eat it and barbecue it, it's so different. Just like veggies as well. When I first time went to Japan, right, and ate like raw cabbage, they do serve raw cabbage as part of their side dish. I was like so surprised, like, what? Raw cabbage? Isn't it very bitter, astringent taste? Because that's the taste of cabbage I had in Singapore. Because you don't have like farms, right, to make raw, not raw, as in make fresh farm to table kind of ingredients or vegetable. So my impression is that, oh, cabbage is like bitter, it's not nice. So when I have it raw in Japan, I was super shocked. And my Japanese friend was telling me they don't process it seriously, they wash it and that's it. They do not add sugar or whatever, unless it's kimchi of course, right? I mean, maybe kimchi or something, you ferment it. But the fresh cabbage is so sweet. I was shocked. Seriously, I was honestly shocked and delighted at the same time. It's like, my god, veggie can be so naturally sweet. And so it did inform me, like when I was young, like I said, it really depends when you're growing up what kind of food you eat. You might be deprived yourself of the good natural taste of how natural food tastes like. So that's something, like I said, I hope people come to realize that you know, if you grow up eating commercialized food, processed food especially, canned food especially, it doesn't taste fresh, it doesn't taste naturally sweet and whatever wonderful taste that it comes from. And yes, they say if you can get organic or certain kind of meat, the way it's grown, it does affect the taste and texture of the meat. So yeah, I kind of like agree as well. Again, meat when I taste overseas is just so different than meat that you get in Singapore because it's imported, it's frozen, air flown or shipped here, so it's not fresh, it's never fresh. The chicken, pork, beef, it's never fresh, it's all imported. But Singapore has no land to have farm, right? So you have to be even more careful if you are living in a region where you have to import food because most of the time it means it's not fresh, so it's not as healthy as you could. That's why I really admire and kind of like almost a bit jealous of my friends who live in countries where you have natural food resources, and so you can get the most freshest meat and vegetable. So you guys are so blessed, seriously. Yes, there's a pros and cons, you know. Countries which is large may have political instability or certain restriction or whatever, you know. There's things, pros and cons, or natural disasters. So yeah. So this take into consideration. So but still I feel we are still very blessed to be Singaporean because of our stability and safe nature. In fact, the other day I think I mentioned to you guys, right, I was taking pictures of the fireworks and in Marina Bay, and then a German tourist came beside me, spoke to me, they were going to take pictures there, were asking me about when the fireworks were going to shoot. So they are saying, oh, how Singapore is safe and consistent. They were using the word consistent. Something like, okay, that's an interesting word to use. When you describe a country, you won't say consistent, right? You either say safe, or it's beautiful, you know, stuff like that. This is consistent, okay. Maybe it's a German word they're trying to translate, so it came out like consistent. Maybe they're trying to say it's constantly good or constantly. So I was trying to guide them, you mean like safe, right? But then I was telling them, in Asia, Japan is even more safe. I was there with Japanese friends, stayed at their house. Literally, they'll park their car beside and go for a walk with keys inside there, or they will like leave their valuables or not even lock. So it's like, what? That's how safe Japan is. It's amazing. So anyway, so Singapore, yeah, you can say it's quite clean and green, but there are still areas, I mean, being local for 30 plus years, you do see the ugly side of Singapore, you do see the dirtiness of Singapore as well. Same thing, I guess, right? People in Japan probably know that there's a certain part that they're not proud of, but to the world, to us tourists going there, it's like, wow, everything is more clean, even more safe. Which to a certain extent it is true, okay? So to a certain extent it is very true. Anyway, pressure. Okay, 3 more minutes left. And to say, this is breathe. Time to breathe. Sometimes I speak too much, so I'm not like exercising as much, but it's so far okay. I'm like 17, 18 kilometers per hour rate. Okay, good. My heart rate is 120, literally on the dot. This day 201. So far, I have traveled 2,134 kilometers and burnt off 68,050 calories. Woo. So that's quite something. So yes, I passed the 200 days mark. Still going on. Okay, like I say, it's be it 300, 400, 500, 1,000, 2,000, 10,000 days. You know, it's gonna be forever, and I enjoy it. And I think it's something that hopefully I can still continue, even despite if in the coming future or what, I got a job, I'm going to work full time or something that I need to balance the full time job. I do understand where I was working full time for the past, like I said, 13 to 15 years. It's like it's very hard to juggle, and that's why my respect and hats off to friends of mine who are married, many kids, 2 or more kids, and have to work. Where do you find time to exercise? Where do you find time to eat healthy and stuff like that? So I think it all boils down to habit, of course. So, and I do know of friends who are in such families who are like very healthy, and their whole family, their kids all eat healthy as well, and they are fit. Seriously, you can tell they are fit, they are lean, and they exercise as a family. So I think it's really a family thing. Unfortunately, my family is not that. It's just not that. They work 24/7, almost 365 except for New Year, Chinese New Year. Hardly see my parents. And again, like these are all the part of things that I will actually share. I guess I will put them inside my this so-called mini documentary that I will make about my journey. And so how it affects, you know, how it really affects life, how it affects one's health, you know, growing up, and your brain is kind of like having this habit of, or your palate have this habit. It really depends on how you're brought up since young. So when I was much older, in university, I stayed on in the hostel, and so I started to learn to take care for myself, and so I guess that's the journey of me away from my family and seeing the world from a different angle, and therefore realizing that hey, the world out there is much more. There's more fitter people, healthy people. The way they eat is healthy. The way they think, the way they do things, and so I realized that yeah, a lot. Unfortunately, I can't blame my family member because it's your family, right? And they do what they do to, I guess, to take care of the family. I mean, my parents have to work to take care of four of us children. But like I said, I do have friends who have 4 kids or even 5, literally, and they are super healthy. They're super fit. Yes, it's hard for them to juggle it, that's for sure. I can't imagine how they juggle, you know, having taken care of kids, having to take care of the finances, and then still have time to go and do marathon and do like cycling. Amazing. So that's why if others can do it, I believe that I'm inspired by how they do it. I should be able to do it as well. Even in the future, do I have like a full-time job or something? So unless I can make something out of my time now, so that I have the finances instead of working for others, work for myself. But that's my grand dream actually, yeah, to work for myself. But for now, finances wise, I do need a more stable income and then feed into my business optimally down the line. Anyway, Yokata is 7:32, so it's time to do the abs exercise. It's been 30 minutes. Let me see. Yeah, my heart rate okay going down. It's been 30 minutes of cardio. Let's get going. Again, hi guys. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, I hit against the metal. I forgot. And thank you for your support. Thank you so much. どうもありがとうございます。감사합니다. 谢谢多谢感谢. Okay, so today's abs. Oh, this song is so apropos. This song is 一起运动. Let's exercise together. Okay, let's do a bit of stretching first, as usual. I think yesterday I almost got cramp on my soles of my feet because yesterday I was doing the push up, and so my feet was curled up at the back. I think it curled up too much. Yeah, it can get cramp. Unfortunately, ever since my slip disc and relapse, my muscles and nerves is being affected. So getting cramps is actually that's quite common actually for me, unfortunately. So it's not just a diet change that affects, but like I said, it's really business physiological, how's your body's condition. Okay, the best exercise is kind of like a warm-up anyway as well. Vertical crunches. So talking about life is very short, so don't feel, don't be sad or worry about things, and yeah, and exercise as well. So it's actually a very positive song. Oh, I'm glad I found this song actually. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3. It says, hey, let's dream together. Let's exercise together. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, yeah. Okay, next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Woo. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 5, 6, 7, 28, 29, 30. Let's do some crunches. And then we're going to do the ab rolling, the ab sliding exercise, and some leg lifts and stuff like that. So let's go. Oh, yeah, forgot. It's on the ground. So let's put everything down. Again, hi everyone. Konnichiwa, konnichiwa, konbanwa, sawadee-krap, annyeonghaseyo, 傍晚好大家 Thanks for watching, 감사합니다, 谢谢多谢感谢 konnichiwa, ありがとうございます I'm gonna take the coin, as usual, as my medicine ball. But I can use this to also hold on to the chair, so it weights down the chair a bit. But this will be my Russian twist. Yeah, I'm going to do it straight after this anyway. Go! 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, just about to show you something. I saw a friend online the other day was using the old style of doing crunches, which is holding the head and pulling up. The problem with that, from what I read, right, is that it might hurt your back, as in your neck and the muscles around here, because you might overstrain it. So that's not very good. And also partly you're actually just pulling up using an upper body strength, when in fact you should be using your stomach, seriously. So that's why I'm doing this, because my hands just for balance. I'm using the stomach muscles to really pull me up, so that's more effective. In fact, that's the point of crunches. It's not about pulling your neck. If you want to do that, there's other exercises to do that. But no one typically pulls the neck, seriously, it's just going to hurt your neck. So don't do that, guys, seriously, it's not good. It might hurt. And it's not effective, like I said. If, like I say, and also I was telling my friend, because of the belly, I understand, because back then when I was much bigger size, the belly is really in the way. But you just do 45 degrees, don't do all the way up. You can just do a bit. But like I say, don't put your head on the back. If you want, put it on the shoulders, pull it out. Just don't strain your neck. Seriously, that's the last thing you want. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, more. Ganbatte. 21. 22. 23. 24. 5. 6. 27. 8. 29. 30. Yeah. Okay. 30 crunches. Okay, let's do the Russian twist. Let's do the twist. 1, 2. Wait, I can't change the song. This one too slow. It's just not happening. Let me take this song out of this. Okay, let's hear this. Take this song out of this rotation in this workout playlist. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Oh my god. Woo. Oh. I can feel the strain and the tightness of my abdominal muscle. Okay, rest a while. Woo. Okay, next one. The leg raise and the ab sliding. Yeah. Okay, let's get this chair out of the way. Let's raise some legs. 20. Come on, 5 more, 5 more. Ah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whew. Oh my god. Ah. Ah. Yeah, it's quite a workout. Okay, slide time. Whew. Oh my god. Whew. Jesus Christ. Let's go. a while. Whoa. This one is a wall exercise. It's the most strenuous and it really works a few muscles at a time. And so it's actually effective, very effective, but it's tough. But it's good, I can still manage. Because there's still support here. That's why this trolley as a makeshift ab slider is still a good idea because it helps to support my body weight to a certain extent. It's not straining too badly. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Come on, last one. Hey, okay, I won't do the last one. I won't call that last one. I'll do 5 more. Come on. And because I think my fitness has improved, so I'm going to push myself and do 5 more. Come on, there. Go. Let's go. 2, 3. 2 more. Come on, there. 4. Last one. 25. Woo. Oh my god. Okay, the last thing, planking. Yeah, we do planking. 4 sets of 25 minutes. Let's see if I can do 40 minutes. Let's see. Okay, I got my timer to start timing myself. Okay. Yeah. First thing to do, planking. 3, 2, 1, and up. Come on, come back there. Okay, woo! 40 seconds. So we do another set, second set of 40 seconds. The rest for 20 seconds first. My neck's still a bit stiff, man. Whole day I was like literally staring at the screen trying to end it. Oh, let's go up. Come on, let's go. Spread out. This apparently is more effective way to spread out. Like it activates more of your other parts of muscles apparently. Okay. Oh my god. 2 more sets left. Third one coming up. 40 seconds of planking. Not bad. I'm doing 40 seconds. That's good. So my fitness somewhat improved. I can do it. It's mental, mind over matter. 2, 1, and up. If you don't think so much about it, like you're thinking something else, yeah, your mind will be taken off it and then your body can sustain seriously. I'm thinking about really separate at it actually. The soundtrack actually is like, oh man, it crashed just now. Too bad. But it gives me some idea of like the direction of the music I'm going for, and try to find better pieces actually. Just actually I wasn't very satisfied. It was quite crappy music that I was creating. It was crappy because, I don't know, the later half of it towards the end, it's like, I have no idea and throw everything in. So it's a bit of a mess actually. It doesn't have a melodic progression. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. A melodic progression. Anyway, let's go. And up, last one. Come on, you can do it. Come on, come on. Yes, 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up! Yay! Woo. My heart rate is like racing 113, doing this like 113 and stuff like that. Okay, I'm done for tonight. Yay! Yokata! Yokata! Again, thanks so much guys for watching. Thank you so much. Arigatou gozaimasu, 감사합니다. 谢谢多谢, 感谢, terima kasih, and selamat Hari Raya Haji to my Muslim friends. Yeah. Okay, that's it. As usual, take care of our mental health, internal health, and physical health. Rest well, eat well, and stress-free. Okay, as much as possible. And that's it for tonight. See you tomorrow. 202, and have a good night. Oyasumi nasai. Selamat malam, selamat tidur. 안녕하세요. And 再见，晚安，再见，晚安大家。OK， sayonara，拜拜。